So adoption, one of the big struggles when it comes down to all this data, all this fancy talk about Amazon can guess what we buy, comes down to how do we adopt it in our individual space. Staffing, data-centric positions have become in demand. They're supposed to be in demand 4x in the next 4 years, meaning that there's not enough data scientists out there, there's not enough people involved with analytics, and that's an exponential need that's moving even faster as much as data is growing on it. So internally, the hurdle comes down to, are you going to try to train your staff? You're going to try to bring people from outside? You're kind of mixing it in between. And one of those biggest hurdles, again, is merging the tech with the marketing. So many people 10 years ago considered analytics a technical space. These days, CMOs are getting a lot more involved, marketing coordinators, VP of marketing, all the way up to COOs and CEOs who want their data, they want it good, but they're trying to figure out the best way to have someone generate the data and while still having some say in the data that's being brought up. So, one of our other hurdles we talked about that too long didn't read is analysis paralysis. Company's big hurdle with adoption is, again, all this data, you need to have a plan of exactly how you're going to use it before implementing any kind of data initiative. Data's great, looks great, reports are great, TLDR, I don't know how many people within the organization probably execute that if it's not on point, but the analysis paralysis is just a continuing hurdle when it comes down to adoption. Lastly, keeping up. We talk about all this data doubling every 2 years, we talk about all these large initiatives. So how does my company keep up? How does anyone else? That's going to be one of the struggles of adoption that really defines big data, is how do you go to the right amount of conferences, read the right amount of literature, allocate it to someone beneath you to give relevant updates, and that's a challenge that everyone, myself included, hard in data is really going to have to deal with, is keeping up without getting paralyzed with it.